Cancer, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Cancer. Cancer, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Cancer, this is for you. Love, lust, or loss for Cancer. Love, lust, or loss for Cancer. Let's see. We have shadows. My love for you remains, but there is so much confusion. I pretend I do not care, but it's an illusion. So is this you or is this them? Is this both of you? Are you dealing with the great pretender? Acting like they're fine. That keeps coming up. Acting like they're fine when they are not fine. They are not okay. So let's see where this is going. Love, lust, or loss for Cancer. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, Cancer, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Cancer, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Cancer out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Cancer. Love, lust, or loss for Cancer. Love, lust, or loss for Cancer. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Ooh, all right. Well, they're not done. In fact, they're quite obsessed here. They're in the shadows. They're watching, but they know if they're going to. They don't know what you're doing. They're watching, but they're not sure, and it's really, really bothering them. They don't. It's like they don't want you going and finding the commitment that you want with someone else. But they better be careful, because that's exactly what you're going to do. There's a twist here, plot twist. You've turned the tables on this person. It's like you've been giving them a dose of their own medicine, and who was once a very selfish person is going to be very, very giving to you. So let's start here before I continue to ramble on. Page of Wands here. You're going to be hearing from this individual. They're going to get to a point where they can't take it anymore. Not knowing how you're feeling, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. They're just over there obsessing and thinking about it and trying to keep an eye on things. But you are being really good at being mysterious right now, letting them wonder, and boy, are they wondering. So you're going to be hearing from this person, Page of Wands. What they present to you is going to be one of the biggest decisions that you have to make, because they're going to come to you. They may have taken their time with this. They're going to come to you the right way, with an offer of a solid commitment in their hand, because they know what you want. The question is solidifying the commitment with you. They have not been able to do that. They know that they were stringing you along, and now here they are. And it's because you've cut them off. They don't know what the hell you're doing. They're trying to figure it out. They don't want you going and solidifying a serious commitment with somebody else. It's like they're going a little bit crazy. But this is going to be the biggest decision that you've ever made. when it comes to this person. They're making a big decision. So essentially, they're going to give you what you want, and you're going to have to decide if you still want it with them. You're looking pretty good here. And they don't like you out there being single and doing your thing, but that's what you're doing. You're standing strong, fierce, and independent, and you're looking damn good while doing it, Cancer. Counting your coins, taking care of business, out there, doing your single person thing with the single lady card. Male or female, doesn't matter. 9 of Pentacles, right? They do not like that. So, you're going to be a little bit shocked by this. You're definitely not going to be expecting it, because you've kind of given up on ever getting what you wanted from this person, because they are a very selfish individual. So this is the big one. We got the Tower here. You've already been through like a bad Tower moment with this individual, like you're just done. They're non-committal ass you were done with, to be blunt. And now tables are turning. And so they're going to be coming in wanting to be real committed. And this is going to shock you. You're going to be like, oh my God, now what do we do? So we have the High Priestess here. We have the Hierophant here. We have the Devil here. So you always got a feeling that this person was hiding things from you, things going on behind the scenes. They had attachments to other energies, and this is why they could not fully commit to the situation with you. You could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with Taurus in their chart. So the question very clearly here is commitment. Have they let go of this toxic energy that has been, whatever the case may be, whether it's their own issues or they're attached to somebody else, but you always got a feeling that they were hiding things from you one way or another. You'd be dealing with a Capricorn. So now they know exactly what you want in regards to commitment. And now you're the one being mysterious, and they don't know what's going on with you. And now they're obsessing about the entire situation. So, who was once very selfish and a taker of your time, energy, and your love is now going to be very giving to you. They know that they strung you along. They know this. So now that you have set a very firm boundary with this person and they don't know what's going on, they're in the shadows, pretending like they're not keeping an eye on things, and they're not wondering about you, and they're not obsessing about you, but they're wishing for this. They still want this. We got the Star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got the 6 of Pentacles here, and we have the 4 of Wands here. So they know if they still want you in their life, they're going to have to give you what you want in regards to commitment. So they're going to have to be very giving to you in order to balance the situation, in order to make things right. So here we go. Boy, is this a turn of events. Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are going to go your way in regards to a serious commitment. Here they come. Knight of Pentacles. And this is going to be a huge decision here. We got the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra. So do you still want this with this person? Because the tables have turned. You're not going to see this coming. this is going to be one hell of a surprise. Because this person cannot handle not knowing what you are doing and who you are doing it with. They're going crazy. So you got a big decision to make here. But they're going to come to you the right way. Is it too late though? Again, do you still want this with this person? But love, lust, or loss for Cancer. It was a loss, but plot twist. There's still love here if you want it. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. And welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Leo. Leo, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Leo, this is for you. Love, lust, or loss for Leo. Love, lust, or loss for Leo. Let's see. We have Masquerade. I have secrets. You will believe my lies. I hide behind the perfect disguise. So this person, full of illusion here. Let's see where this is going. Let's pull some tarot on this. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. This is for Leo. If this resonates with you, Leo, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Leo, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Leo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. Love, lust, or loss for Leo. Love, lust, or loss for Leo. Okay. All right. All right. So you got yourself a little bit of a magic man here, or a magic woman. They try to keep you bound to them. There's a lot of watching going on. But I see you breaking free of this entire situation. I see you heading in a new direction. I see a couple different people looking at you, and I see you moving on from this particular individual. They're very manipulative, they're full of illusion, and they're very good at what they do. They're very good at what they do, Leo. So, yeah. You are realizing the illusion that they have created. They are not the person you thought they were, and a lot of realizations happening with you, and you are deciding, you know, not to be stuck in that, not to be self-sacrificing in that. You have done your research on this person, and you're getting yourself unstuck, because what you have seen, what you have heard, the spell has been broken. So good luck to this one. They can't manipulate you anymore. And I feel like something very new and something so much better. Like you're going to be in a much happier space once you completely walk away from this person. And so there, yeah. So I feel like this is more where you're going, someone that's stable, someone that's got it going on, somebody that likes the long term, somebody that's more cool, calm, and collected, and King of Pentacles energy, right? This is where you're headed, and this is the real thing here. I feel like this person tried to pretend to be that, but you have, the mask is off. So you're headed towards someone new, someone that is actually ready for stability, long-term, and able to make those offers to you. That's where you're going. So, there's going to be a moment between you and this past energy, if there hasn't been already, where you see everything. And I don't think you're going to be happy about it. And it could get a little explosive. Like, whatever, it's like your suspicions are up. And you see something that doesn't sit well with you, and it's like boom, right? And the spell is broken, and you're breaking free of this situation. So it's an ending to this, so that you can enjoy a new beginning with someone new here. This person definitely was a stealer of your energy and tried to hold you in place. Not anymore. Because you're moving forward from this. And I don't think it's going to take very long. So consider this a victory. Imagine if you had wasted even more time with this individual under this person's spell and their illusion. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You're leaving them behind. You're leaving them behind. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 3 people here. I'm seeing you see something that you don't like, and I'm seeing like there's no going back from that. You're not getting what you need out of this situation anyway. And no matter how much they try to attempt to pull you back in, it's going to be a refusal. And I see somebody else looking at you, maybe just waiting for this whole thing to fall apart between you and this magician. All right. So, yeah. You definitely see something or hear something you don't like, and there's no going back after that. It's almost instantly like your eyes are wide open. So they give you very little, this person, Page of Pentacles, only like what they think you should know. They're a big mystery. And I feel like that's why your suspicions are up, right? We got this Page of Pentacles here. They don't give you enough. They give you enough to keep you stuck, keep you wondering, right? And you're just over it. You're breaking free of this. And some of them may know damn well what they're doing on the spiritual side of things. And you're out. You're gone. Nothing they can do or say can keep you around. All right, because you are leaving them behind. It's too much. And you are no longer being self-sacrificing in this situation. You have been enlightened. The Leo right here is breaking free. They see the light. You have been enlightened, and you're moving on to something else. It feels like there's kind of someone waiting in the wings for everything to blow up between you and this magician person. And you're going in that direction because they're the real deal. What you've been dealing with is somebody pretending to be the real deal. So you're on your way to something brand new, some happiness here, somebody that's kind of waiting for you. And it's like boom, 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 boom. One thing happens after another. So, love, lust, or loss for Leo. It could be, if this, depending on your situation, some of this may have already happened. For some of you, like you already know, but just rest assured there's something new coming your way. This is a loss with this person that has this mask on. The mask is off. And you're headed towards some happiness. You're headed towards someone new that is the real deal. So a loss for this magician person, but someone new with great potential that I want to say kind of adores you, but has been unable to move on this until this whole scenario is done. All right. So a loss for the magician, the potential for love with someone new for you. All right, Leo, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Love expressed through art is pure and from the soul. Experience a lover's journey, walking the path of love with the Secret Art of Love Oracle deck. Every card is filled with beautiful works of art and lyrical writing. These elements together create a love story of darkness, ecstasy, longing, healing, and so much more. To learn more about the Secret Art of Love Oracle deck, please visit secrettarot.net. I will leave the link in the description box below. Thank you for your support. So much love and light sent your way. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Virgo. Virgo, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble, and I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Virgo, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Virgo. Let's see. We have regret. I hate the things I did. I am ashamed of what I said. So I feel like you're going to be hearing this. And I feel a major apology is coming your way, Virgo. So let's pull some tarot and see what is going on. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, Virgo, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Virgo, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Virgo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Let's see. Okay. 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 So this is going to be an outpouring of emotion, especially before something new comes your way. And maybe for some of you, something new has already came your way. And this person they're just kind of waking up to what they let slip away. All right. So Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, and water is our emotion. This is going to be an outpouring of emotion from this person. And you're not going to expect what they have to say right here, because they're rushing towards you as you are walking away, because you've taken control, and all these empty cups, they're hoping this outpouring of emotion is going to fill them. So they miss you over here. And I feel like they're going to express that. They are having a hard time moving forward, and they're going to try to call you back in, create a reality with you in it, because they are still standing there. They're not moving. They haven't went anywhere. They may put on a good show, but you're going to see a much more vulnerable side to this person, because they realize that they can't move forward, and they don't want you to be moving on with anybody else. But they may feel that or know that. Maybe they hear some kind of a rumor or something. So they don't want you going anywhere either. This person is thinking about you constantly with this 8 of Swords here. So, yeah. They're coming in. They're going to be very clear and very direct with you. It's finally like this confession with this Ace of Swords here, because they want their victory. So very emotional, very real, very raw. This is what you're going to hear from this person. You are constantly on their mind. They try to focus on the good memories with you. But here they come again, Virgo. 6 of Cups. Six of Cups. So you took control. You could be dealing with an Aries, or someone with Aries in their chart. You took control. And you walked away from a very draining, empty situation. But they're here to stop you. So Knight of Swords energy. And this expression is how they're going to try to recreate what was lost. And like I said, they're going to try to fill lots of, if I could talk, very deep confessions here. So I don't think you've seen them in such a state, because they're going to be in a state. They're already in a state. They're a mess. They're a hot mess. So they're going to try to fulfill you with everything that they have to say. What you're going to have to do is think about, are their actions going to match their words here? I feel like this person, I feel like tears, they miss you, huge decision. It's like they've decided, I can't live without my Virgo. We have the sun here. You could be dealing with a Leo. They're waking up. And they feel like you have, kind of set yourself free from, you've made the decision to leave it, and you've made the decision to break free from them and go towards new energy. And maybe that's true for some of you. Maybe this is just in this person's head. But they're waking up to what they're losing here. So this is like their last ditch effort to heal the situation. Lot of pain here, broken hearts here, and they miss you. So they're gonna want a second chance here. So we got the Magician. They're going to try to work their magic and put it all out there, put it all on the table, so to speak. We got the Cup for love, the Sword for truth, the Wand for passion, and that Pentacle for success. It's a lot to think about. They've been thinking about it. And so we got the Four of Swords here, and we got the King of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with water in their chart. They have emotionally elevated during this, I'm going to say, silent period. And they're ready to be, pour it out. So this is them coming to you in a very emotional, caring way, trying to create what they once had with you. And you're going to have to think about this. They're putting it all out there. It's like this, they're exposing their soul to you. That's what I see. And I feel like that's the extent that they're going to have to go to get your attention, to get you to turn back around here, Virgo. So, love, lust, or loss for Virgo. I feel there was a loss here, but there is a chance at a second chance if you want to give it to this person. So, it depends. Like I said, do the words match their actions? I feel like, that's going to be kind of a wait and see. If you choose to, engage with this individual. So, love, lust, or loss. I'm going to say it's love if you want it. Okay, Virgo? I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a very good day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Libra, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Libra. Libra, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Libra, this is for you. Love, lust, or loss for Libra. Love, lust, or loss for Libra. Let's see. We have forever love. Take my hand, walk this path with me. Your name is carved on my heart. Come close, I'll let you see. So, this person, this is how they feel when they look at you. They have forever on their mind, Libra. That's beautiful. Let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Libra. This resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Libra, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Libra out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you. This is for Libra. Love, lust, or loss for Libra. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and the outcome. This is for Libra. All right. They're very nervous. There you are. So we got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is going to be a very strong connection if it isn't already. This person, it's like, you know what this is. They are figuring out what this is. Here's the issue. They don't want to be a disappointment to you, Libra. So they're over here doing some soul searching, trying to figure out why they feel so drawn to you. They're not going to be able to resist you. I feel like there could be some, maybe some remembrance of a past life. That could possibly be. Your souls already know each other. I think you've already figured it out. You are enlightened. You're wanting to talk to this person. Your heart is there. They're over here. They're doing some soul searching. Like, why am I going crazy about this, Libra? And then, pardon my allergies. And it happens. They get over this nervousness. Like they get over that doubt that they're not going to be good enough for you in this reality, and it just happens. All right, so they're going to move on this because their higher self is pushing them to. Your souls have known each other for a very, very long time, but you got to get to know each other this lifetime in this reality with the Two of Cups here. So like I said, it just happens. They move on this. They can't take it anymore, so they may surprise themselves. It's happening. You yourself kind of took them by surprise, and I feel like you were the connection. It was so instant. I feel like you took each other by surprise. So could be some traveling involved in this situation, but this person's going to move on this. They're a little quiet right now, but they're going to move on this. And you may not be expecting them to, like you may have given up. But it's happening. You could be dealing with a Cancer. So the Empress here, this is how they see you. Like you just radiate this beautiful energy that they're so very attracted to. This is you all day. You could be dealing with another Libra. You could be dealing with a Taurus. But there is a new beginning here between two old souls that are very familiar with each other. It's going to be a very natural progression. It's going to feel right because it is right. So, like I said before, you're over here, Queen of Cups energy. You're more than ready to give this person your heart because you realize what they are. You recognize a soul connection when you see it. You want to talk to this person. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with water energy, a male or female. And then we have, the fire energy. So you're ready. You're awakened to the connection, and you want this new beginning to happen. So that's where you are. They're over here. They're in deep thought. You could be dealing with an air sign, male or female. We have Virgo energy here, and then we got more air energy here. they're over here like, why do I keep thinking about this Libra? Why is this Libra so on my... They're going crazy trying to figure this out. Why am I so drawn to this Libra? So they're kind of quiet right now, just trying to figure out their emotions. So you may find them as cold and quiet at the moment, but that's going to take a drastic change because it's building up inside of them, and they are going to move on this. This is all about movement. All right. So a big thing that they're worried about, because they see you like, you know, this type of energy, this, you know, abundant, warm, beautiful energy, right? And just so sweet and so very charming, male or female. And they want to be a part of that. But they don't feel like you would be responsive to them. They feel like they would greatly disappoint you. But they're going to move on it anyway. They're going to get past that. And it's like, why, you know, that's kind of taking your decision out of your hands, you know. So, you know, that's an issue that they're going to have to work through. So, Ace of Wands, you can't stop what started. You know, this flame, it's been burning for lifetime after lifetime, and it's just there. Queen of Swords energy, this is you all day. You're going to get to decide what's what here. But I think you've already decided, Libra. You know, if this person only knew how silly and goofy and crazy us Libras are, they wouldn't be so worried about being disappointed, you know. And I don't know why people get like that. But anyway, they can't fight it. It's happening. It's, you know, it's this flame that's there, and they have to explore it. And it's we got the King of Swords here, we got the Queen of Swords here. This is two very intelligent, very funny individuals that, and once the communication starts, it's amazing. And there's going to be a lot of laughter here. And I feel like their hesitation, it's going to be over. And their worry and doubt that you wouldn't want to spend forever with them is going to cease. They're not going to be worried about that, because they're going to come to an understanding that, you know, yeah, you're very sweet, very charming, and you got it going on, Libra, but you're also very grounded and down to earth, and it's going to be okay. Right? It's going to be okay. You will not be disappointed. You will not reject them. That's not what I'm seeing here. You're ready to go. You know what this is. All right, Libra, that's what's going on. And I hope that resonates with, love, lust, or loss for Libra. That is love. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week. And I will talk to you soon. Take care and God bless. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Scorpio, this is for you. Love, lust, or loss for Scorpio. Love, lust, or loss for Scorpio. Let's see. We have soulmate. My heart is yours. Excuse me. My heart is yours for eternity. My allergies are out of control. Well, that is beautiful, Scorpio. So you've got something quite special brewing here. So let's see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Scorpio. A few cards for you, a few cards for them, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Scorpio, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Scorpio out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Scorpio. Love, lust, or loss for Scorpio. Love, lust, or loss for Scorpio. Okay. Ooh. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. This is a lot to think about. Both of you are most definitely feeling it. And there's a lot of dreaming going on. And there's like this waiting. I feel like there is distance here between the two of you. This is a new situation brewing. I got the Ace of Pentacles here and I got the Ace of Cups here. All right, so I feel like you're moving on from something. They're healing from something. Something's coming to a close from them. And then you are, oh, my voice. And then you are moving on from something as well. So, but I do feel this distance, like this, that you're in two different cities, states, countries, or something like that. And there's this waiting, there's a lot of thinking, and there's a lot of fantasizing until the two of you can come together. All right, so a lot of healing that you've been going through and they've been going through to prepare for this union. And that's a beautiful thing. You could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with Virgo in their chart. Both have been wounded. Okay, it's almost like you're living parallel lives here. Both have been wounded, but finding your way to each other. That's what's happening. You're finding your way to your soulmate. And I feel like you make this connection, and it may be you are traveling somewhere for work or something, and this connection happens, or you're going somewhere, you're moving for a new job or something. That could be a possibility, but the connection happens, and then there's this waiting period, and a healing period. So everything happens for a reason. So it's like, here, this blessing. You're a blessing to them, they're a blessing to you, the connection is made, and then there's this waiting and this, I can't get to you right now at this moment feeling, and all this fantasizing and dreaming. But I feel like this period between meeting and the new beginning actually happening is so that both of you can mentally, physically, emotionally, just spiritually prepare for this union that's getting ready to take place, because I see both of you are wounded and walls need to come down. So 9 of Wands here. Lots of nervous energy around this. It's all about timing, and everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen. So but lots of thinking about each other, fantasizing about each other, dreaming about each other. And this waiting here, it's like this longing. I can't get to you right now, but I want to get to you. So everybody's, you know, going a little crazy. You'd be dealing with an Aries or somebody with Aries in their chart. This person is, they're trying to kind of contain themselves. They're trying to keep control. They're trying to be, you know, the strong, silent type, I like to say. And there's you know, some things that they're closing out. Things that they're putting to rest so that this new beginning can appropriately happen. All right. So here's you over here. So you're moving on from drama, and you're moving on to something special, and you're kind of going to go back and forth about it for a while. Like, am I really feeling this? Am I going crazy? Is this person for real? Is this my doorway to forever with that Ace of Pentacles there? I also feel you could be doing some sort of traveling and like find this person, bump into this person, make a connection with this person. But the new beginning, the full-on union can't happen at that exact moment. But the connection is there. All right? So that's very interesting. They're over here, they're dealing with some sort of loss, and that could be anything. It doesn't have to be an ending with an ex or anything like that. It's just simply an ending. Maybe they're having, you know, a loss or an ending to, you know, it's quite painful. And it could be, you know, the death of someone. There's all sorts of ways that you have to heal from various types of endings. But they see you, the connection is made, and I feel like lines of communication are going to open up, right? So Ace of Cups here, Ten of Swords with the Page of Wands. So lines of communication are going to open up. However, there is this period of this stuck feeling, this waiting with the Nine of Pentacles here, this kind of a stuck feeling. I can't get to you the way I want to get to you right now at this very moment. This new beginning, this union can't happen right now at this very moment. And everybody's trying to process what has went on here, process their emotions, you and them. And there's a lot of dreaming, and there's a lot of fantasizing going on here, Scorpio. So, and I also feel like you want to make absolutely sure that this person is, you know, they don't have any options open, that they're not, you know, so you're going to thoroughly examine this situation with this person. But and that's okay, right? Because you're not settling for anything less than someone special at this point. Your soulmate. You're not settling for anything less than something real, something you can hang on to. But yes, this person is healing from something. And there's distance here between the two of you. But they know what this is. They know that this is a new beginning in love. You are a blessing to them. They are a blessing to you. And everybody's just trying to figure out what to do, how to get to each other. But the lines of communication open up. And I just feel like once you get past this waiting period and like you really get to know this person and you see them again and the union can solidify, I don't think anything's going to be able to tear you apart. So love, lust, or loss for Scorpio, that is love. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I'll leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Sagittarius, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? We have, I will marry you. Wake with me each morning. I will hold you every night. So this person's very serious about you. Let's pull some tarot and see what they have to say. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and the outcome. If this resonates with you, Sagittarius, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Sagittarius, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Sagittarius out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you. This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so this looks a little complicated. I see a couple of different people looking at you, but I feel like you're going to choose this new situation. I feel like you're moving on from a very dramatic situation. And I feel you are making a huge decision to move towards the new. And I feel like that new person is just ready. They're very, very serious about you. You'll be dealing with an air sign or somebody with air in their chart. Male or female, doesn't matter. They're not going to let on how serious they are with you at first, or how serious about you they are, or how deep their emotion goes. But this is someone that you could start off maybe in a everyday type of way, like a work thing. That's for some of you, not all of you. But this person, they can't give up on the way that they feel, right? But there's like this moment in time where they will be allowed to express that to you. I feel like they just want to make sure your past is most definitely in the past. So I see you kind of, do I deal with, kind of on the fence? Do I deal with this a past person? Do I deal with this new person? Which way do I go, right? It could be a very emotional decision for you, but once you make it, it's like there's no looking back. Two of Pentacles, so you're kind of negotiating in your mind about this. But this Ace of Wands here, there's great attraction. I feel like it's mutual attraction, but this person, there's so much more than just attraction when it comes to you. This person has very deep emotions, wow, for you, Sagittarius. But so maybe this is somebody that you have called in. Maybe this is somebody calling you in. We got the Magician, right? So they want you in their reality. They don't want you in someone else's reality. So they're just kind of waiting for the right moment to express what they want, their intention, their emotion for you. So we got the Magician here. This person's very capable of making it happen. So just so you're aware. All right, so we have commitment here. We got the Four of Wands. We've got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Four of Cups. This person is holding a lot inside because they feel like you are still kind of focused on past situations. They're kind of right here in your atmosphere. But they feel like you are moving on from a very empty and dramatic experience. So maybe they're just giving you time to do that or make this choice, whatever choice that you need to make, because this is what they want with you. This Four of Wands. They want this with you. They want to wake up with you each morning. They want to hold you every night, not anybody else, certainly not the past. So I feel like this person is a very generous individual, and it would be very balanced for you, but it is a huge decision for you to let go of past situations and move forward with this individual, because I strongly feel the past is still an issue. You could be dealing with another fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart. I feel like where you have been, it's been very imbalanced and dramatic, toxic, these types of things. This new person would bring a lot of balance into your life if that is what you would want, right? But at the end of the day, it is up to you. So I see two people looking at you. That's what I see. And I see maybe this new energy, new-ish energy, because I do feel like they're in your atmosphere. They would work with you, not against you. All right, and they're not going to give up on this because they want this. They want this new beginning here with you because they know the potential here. You could work with this person, like I said before, or go to school with this person, or you see them, in an everyday practical way. And yeah, they're not giving up. So, because their emotions run pretty deep for you. This person's very serious about you. But they just want to be sure that you are not going to, that you're over the past, dealing with the past, healed from the past, that kind of thing. So once that is all established, it's on. And I think things could get very serious between the two of you very quickly, if you will allow it. So love, lust, or loss for Sagittarius. That is love. I hope that if you want it, I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Capricorn, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Let's see. We have masquerade. I have secrets. You will believe my lies. I hide behind the perfect disguise. So there's some things going on behind the scenes with this individual. I feel like they're creating an illusion, and they are going to want to come back around and create more of an illusion. Let's see where this is going. This is for Capricorn. Love, lust, or loss for Capricorn. Few cards for you, few cards for them, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Capricorn, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Capricorn out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Let's see. Okay. You are over here kind of minding your own business and working on your goals, and you're pretty content right now. They're over here having some sort of awakening moment. All right. Okay. So this is someone that you have walked away from. And they're going to try, it's almost like they're going to try to disrupt your peace. So let this be a little bit of a warning for you. This person, they may have woken up to the connection. They may have realized all of these things, but the past is so heavy that I just don't know if this person can change. I feel they are going through some sort of healing process, and they're coming at you with, it's like everything that they've got. A lot of energy coming towards you, and you're just over here kind of minding your business. You know, this is somebody that's going to express regret and say that they have changed and say that they can't let you go. But it's up to you if you want to experience their energy again and see if they are healed and see if they have transformed. That is up to you. Because I do feel like that's what they're going to express to you. But do they have some sort of, crazy intention here? Are they just here to kind of throw you off of your game here, because you're very focused right now? So yeah, this is someone that had massive ego issues and they let you slip away. You are the one that got away, and oh, surprise, they're waking up to realize that. 5 of Cups here. You had to take your power back from this individual, and I feel things got quite dramatic. They almost completely stripped you of your confidence here, where you had to embrace this Queen of Wands energy and take a step back and take your power back away from them. They were very much calling the shots at one point, but you're over here, you're very grounded, very stable, you're solid right now. You could be dealing with a fire sign, male or female. But yeah, you went in a completely different direction. There was no fulfillment here. And everything, all the lies that were told were just false. It was just empty, right? The promises that were told to you were empty. They were false. You never got what you needed out of the situation. So 8 of Cups here, right? You've been on a journey. Here they come back around again. They're definitely wanting your attention. They're wanting you to see them in a completely different way. Up to you if you trust this individual or not. And this could be a test. This could be the ultimate test from the universe that's saying, are you truly ready? Are you happy within yourself and you ready for something real? Or do you want to get entangled with this one again? Because the universe will do this to you sometimes. But you're over here, you're good. You know, you want what you want. You want a partner. You want a friend. You want a lover. You want something that's going to last forever. You want a true solid commitment that you can hold on to. You've been working on elevating yourself, your career, making things harmonious for you and those around you. This is what you've been doing. We got the 10 of Cups here, the 3 of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Pentacles here. So you're over here looking good, stable, very grounded, very career focused. And one of those goals is to have a loving relationship with somebody that lifts you up and not tears you down. Now, is it this person? Have they truly changed? Because I feel like all of this emptiness and this ego and these false promises and these lies, it really stripped you of your confidence, and you really had to work hard to get to where the place that you're at. So sometimes the universe has a way of making you revisit a situation just to see if you are truly ready for what you want, that goal that you want of a loving commitment. So here they come, the ultimate test. We got the Sun here. You could be dealing with a Leo. We got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So they're trotting in hot and heavy, and you're not going to see this coming. They're having some sort of, awakening moment, healing moment, realizations, and they want a fresh start, and they want you to see them in a very different way. So they're coming to show you. I've changed, right? I've changed. I can't let you go. I've transformed. I have so many regrets when it comes to the relationship with you, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with Scorpio in their chart. We got the 10 of Wands here, and we've got the 5 of Cups. Are you buying what they're selling? That's the thing. When they say these things, that they've changed, they want a fresh start, I'm a new person, I can't forget the things that I've done, I'm so sorry, I carry you with me everywhere. Will that be able to change your mind in regards to this individual? Because they want you to know that they're coming back around, and they're bigger, faster, and stronger than ever, right? It's almost like they could, in your previous entanglement, they could not hold a candle to you. It's like, and they completely sabotage the situation. You've risen above this entire scene. So are you going to take a chance and see, if this person's really changed? Are they on your level? Can they keep up with you? Or are you going to have to carry them? Because I feel like you were carrying this person, right? They needed some fixing, but you ultimately decided that they need to go fix themselves. So excuse me, have they fixed themselves? Have they changed? It's up to you at the end of the day, but I feel like a lot of you are not going to allow this person to disturb your peace. And I feel like you're going to be able to pass this test from the universe so that you are ready and prepared, and this person will not disturb the happiness that's coming your way. All right. So love, lust, or loss for Capricorn. I'm going to call it a loss, and I'm going to say it's going to continue to be a loss for this person that's coming rushing and coming towards you. So that's what I'm going to say. But it's completely up to you at the end of the day, dependent on your specific situation. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. I'm losing my voice. Some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. Aquarius, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Aquarius, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Aquarius. Love, lust, or loss for Aquarius. Let's see. We have drowning. My tears for you will not stop falling. My heart is shattered. I have lost you. So this person, I feel like they're putting on, the person you're dealing with, I feel like they're putting on a bit of an act here. You have affected them more than you realize, and more than they kind of let on. So they feel like they have lost you, and they got a lot of regret here. So let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Aquarius. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and the outcome. Love, lust, or loss for Aquarius. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Aquarius, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Aquarius out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. Okay, this wanted to pop out. We'll set these over here and talk about them in a minute. All right, this is for Aquarius. Love, lust, or loss for Aquarius. Love, lust, or loss for Aquarius. All right. All right. Okay. So let's start here with these two that popped out. You have taken back your energy from this person. This is the miser of the tarot, right? You put a block in regards to your heart when it comes to this individual. You've taken your energy back. You're not sharing your heart with this person anymore. So they are kind of greedy with you. I see you moving. I see you breaking free of this particular situation. I see a lot happening for you over here. They are over here just kind of watching you, and they are not happy. All right, you could be dealing with a Libra or somebody with Libra in their chart. This is a huge karmic lesson for this person. And you just moving on and being happy, that's a huge lesson for this person. And they're just kind of obsessing, watching, waiting. Huge decision here. Some of you could have got a legal separation or a divorce or whatever from this person, but it's like your decision is final, and they're coming to terms with the fact that you're moving on. Or you will be. So we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn in their chart. So they're very obsessed with this whole situation, and this is a quite toxic individual. They can't have you. They don't want anybody else to have you, but somebody else is having you, Aquarius. All right, so, and they really don't know what to do about it. They pretend like they're single and they're out there and they're doing their thing, but they are so jealous of what's brewing over here for you. They're watching the whole thing. All right. So they see you as having another option, and if you don't have another option, by the looks of things, you are going to have another option. All right. And I feel like it sends this person's emotions into a tailspin. All right, this person's very territorial. So they're confused. They're like, what do I do about this? What I think they're going to do, I feel like they're just going to, they're like, their ego is so big, I think they're just going to be drinking. Like I feel like there could be, they're trying to forget you by numbing themselves one way or another. It doesn't necessarily have to be drinking, but they're not in a good space. Let's put it that way. So what they would really want is to get your attention, and you may get like a late night when they're like vulnerable. You may get a late night message from them one way or another. They'll get through. I feel like they will regret sending it, and it's like they'll send it, whether they have to make a fake account to get through to you or not, and then they, like the next morning when they are, when their mind is a little clearer, that's what I'm going to say, they're going to be like, oh my God, I messaged Aquarius, right? Because I don't think you're going to respond. And they're going to feel quite foolish, but they are going to attempt to get your attention. So I feel like at the end of the day, you could be dealing with the Gemini. You're going to have your decision on what you want to do here, but I feel like you're going towards the new. You want to explore the new because the new has potential. So that's what you're doing. The connection with you and this past person is strong, but you've kind of blocked them. Like I said, you took your energy back, and you're putting your energy into something new, or you will be. We got the Sun card here. You could be dealing with a Leo because you see potential with a new person. You could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with water in their chart with this King of Cups here. We also have the Four of Wands. You see, you're breaking free of this past situation. This is the happiest card in the tarot. So you've realized a lot of things in regards to the past. They could have been a huge karmic lesson for you as well. But you see potential with someone new here with this Four of Wands, and this someone new is very charming, emotionally available, all right, and emotionally, more emotionally mature. And this past person is over here seeing you do your thing, right? Seeing you look good, living your best life, and they're over here watching the whole thing, and they are they're not happy. This person has a big ego and a huge jealous streak with this King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. And then we've got the Nine of Wands, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So they're watching this whole thing one way or another. I don't care how hard you blocked them. Where there's a will, there's a way. They're keeping their eye on things because they're obsessive. And, you know, they don't want anybody else to have you, plain and simple. They're very good at pretending that you do not affect them, but in reality, you have had a very intense effect on this person. And so, you'll be dealing with an air sign, male or female, but this is you all day. I just feel like a couple things with this card. I feel like you're standing your ground and in your power with this person. Still blocked, no matter what they want. Okay? And I do feel like, you know, this person is going to get vulnerable and message you. And you're going to see. You're going to know that you have affected them greatly. All right? So them embracing this King of Swords energy, they're very good at pretending like they're, you know, cold as ice. And they don't care. But in reality, they do. And they still want this with you. They still want you. But they've got, you know, they go about it in such a funny way. I feel like you're exploring the new. They can't stand it. And they feel like they've lost you. Like they really lost you this time to someone else. At the end of the day, it's up to you and what you want to do and how you want to handle this, but it could get complicated. All right, Aquarius, love, lust, or loss. Love for you, it's a loss for this person. And they're, you know, that's the way it goes. So, again, up to you at the end of the day. So, I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. You can now follow me, like I said before, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week. And I will talk to you soon. Take care and God bless. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to the Love, Lust, or Loss reading. This is for Pisces. Pisces, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Pisces, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. Let's see. We have the kiss. Magic happened when you kissed me. I know I am falling for you. I pray you fall with me. So this is a newish energy. And you guys are going to be sharing quite the magic moment here. So that's lovely. Let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Pisces. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. A few cards for you, a few cards for them, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Pisces, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Pisces out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Pisces. This is for Pisces. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like both of you, this isn't, and like I said, this is a new situation. Both of you are very, very guarded. Okay. And I feel like you're going to take your time with this, but the attraction is pretty intense. The attraction is very intense. Both of you have been through similar circumstances dealing with the liars and the cheaters of the world with this Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And so I just feel like both of you don't want to deal with that. And I feel like that's why both of you are kind of holding back and seeing how things unfold. But once like this moment happens here, I just feel like it feels like electricity. It feels like fireworks, you know? It's one of those types of connection. So, a pretty intense moment. So, the past, you know, thoughts of the past can be a hindrance for you both, and I feel like that's why you're both so guarded. Like I said, both of you have been dealing with energetic vampires, and both of you want something new. But it has to feel like, and this is for both of you, it has to feel like magic. It has to feel right. It has to feel like these stars align and it just happens. And I'm seeing these, you know, little explosions up in the sky. That's why I'm saying fireworks here. But memories of the past can be a hindrance. So don't let that stop you. Don't let this moment pass by, because it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And once this moment happens, you may feel very connected to this person, maybe like a past life connection. Six of Cups here. But everyone's moving forward from past situations. So that's a very good thing. And this is a bold move. I feel both are very nervous, but the magic's gonna happen. And I feel like you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world here. Victorious, right? We got the Chariot here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. So that's lovely. And it's this anticipation, right? It's this anticipation. And it's like, when it happens, it's like you open up the best present that you've ever gotten in your life. So it's kind of I feel like both of you, it's kind of a wait and see. Let's see how much energy we're going to put into this. And it's a slow build, and then boom. And then boom. It's going to be a lot to think about. So you're over here. We got the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Now you could be dealing with another water sign, male or female. But I just see, you know, you kind of holding back, not putting it all out there, even though you would love to fall in love. You're kind of holding back here with that Four of Pentacles. But I feel like any blocks, I feel like like I said before, don't allow memories of past situations hinder this, okay? But it's a huge decision for you. But keep in mind, you're in control of what happens here, okay? But I feel like once this happens, both of you are going to fall very deeply. So for them, you are a new cycle. You are a new chapter. And they've closed out a lot of difficult chapters. And they've been wounded. But they're ready to kind of, get out there, meet new people, start a new cycle in their life, enjoy time with you, getting to know you with that Three of Cups there. So we got the World card here, and the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So both of you you've been through it, and you're very guarded. So it's a wait and see. And it's this slow, like this anticipation. But the more you spend time together, the more intense it gets. And then fireworks, wish fulfillment. We got the Star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. So when the moment is right, it's happening. Queen of Wands energy. It's like this huge confidence boost for the both of you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, male or female, doesn't matter. The attraction is there, and you're going to want more of this, right? It's a lot to think about. It's a very healing experience for the both of you, but it's a lot to think about. You're going to be thinking about this moment. You're going to be thinking about this magic moment for a long time, assessing it. Are you ready for it? You'll be dealing with a Virgo. But it's intense. Maybe you've never, felt that kind of magic before. You're going to be swept away. And you're going to feel like you're on top of your game here. This person's going to make you feel wanted with that Queen of Wands energy. So, a lot to process once it happens. But that anticipation, that slow build, it's going to make it all the more intense. So, this is a good one, Pisces. Love, lust, or loss for Pisces. Like I said, both of you have experienced loss in your life when it comes to love. A lot of lust going on here, that's for sure, but great potential for something more to happen, for love to happen between the two of you. All right, so that's how I'm seeing it. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Aries. Aries, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Aries, this is for you. Love, lust, or loss for Aries. Love, lust, or loss for Aries. We have protection. Energy vampires beware, I do not play fair. Come towards me with darkness, be destroyed by light. So you have an energy vampire in your midst, and I feel like there is divine protection here. Okay, so let's see where this is going. This is for Aries. Love, lust, or loss for Aries. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Aries, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Aries out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. Love, lust, or loss for Aries. Love, lust, or loss for Aries. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So this person is going to come back around. Okay. And they are going to say that they've changed. They went from, like, they've grown up. They're ready now. So they're going from this inconsistent, wild energy to a more, grown-up version. And they're going to be ready to settle down. So they're going to put commitment here on the table. And I feel like you're moving in a completely different direction. You've went cold towards this individual. Not only is there divine protection here, but there's also your own protection. You went ice cold towards this individual. You're following your heart towards something else. You're following your heart into, like, the unknown, because you know that this particular individual is full of illusion. All right. So here they come, Aries, trotting in again and wanting to stir shit up, basically. Knight of Wands energy. They're going to be full of regret here. Full of regret. And this person, I feel they sent you in this state of sadness, and you've come to the realization that that's all they're going to do, so therefore you cut them off. So they've got a lot of, I've changed, I've transformed, I regret, how I treated you. And they drained you. They drained you of your energy. And so the big ego, right? A lot of conflict here. Never could get on the same page with this person. They didn't listen. That's what I want to say. They did not listen to you. You said, keep behaving this way, keep acting the way that you do, and I'm going to go. I can't deal with this. So, and it's like they let you slip away. So now their choice of action is to present you with a form of long-term commitment. They're ready to settle down. I've grown up, Their ego is hurt because you essentially quit them. Right? They feel like you've given up, and you have. Five of Swords. So they're going to test the waters here with some lame ass message, just to see if you'll respond. It's like they're trying to open up the door, right? It's like they're knocking on the door with this message, and it's up to you if you will let them in. It's a, hey, how are you? Been thinking about you. Definitely not enough with this Page of Pentacles, but there's so much more behind this message. If you open up the door, it's They've got all sorts of things to say. But they're not going to, send you a message, and they will get a message through. Even if they have to, write it in a letter or whatever. It's been a while since you heard from this person, by the way. But they're going to get a message through to you, whether they got to create a fake account or whatever. And it's not enough. If you open this door, if you're curious, if you're curious, there's a lot more to this story. There's a lot more that they want to say, but keep in mind that there's still illusion here. So here's you over here, Aries, embracing that Queen of Swords energy. You've went cold eyes towards this individual. You've cut off emotion. You've cut them off. You could be dealing with an air sign or somebody with air in their chart. You are ignoring them with that Three of Wands, and you're looking towards the future. And I have to say, your future looks very bright and full of deep emotion, but not with this individual, okay? So you've put a guard up on your heart. This Four of Pentacles has been getting around, this little miser of the tarot. You've got a block on your heart when it comes to this person, and you've pulled your energy back. All right, you've pulled your energy back. So that's where you stand. And like I said, divine protection for you, and also protection for yourself. That sword right there, you see the truth, and you can't unsee it. So they're going to come back around and say, I've changed. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with Scorpio in their chart. We got fire energy over here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, male or female. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is what they're going to offer. Long-term commitments. I've changed. I've transformed. The bad times are over. I've grown. I'm much more stable now. I want something long-term with you. I want you in my life forever. I'm ready. I'm ready for that type of commitment. When before, they really, really were not. So the outcome here, we got the Queen of Cups energy. You could be dealing with a water sign, male or female. We got the Four of Wands. And we got the Moon here. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You're going to see through the illusion. Are they going to try to pull on your emotions? Oh, yeah. But your intuition in regards to this individual is on point. And your heart is being guided somewhere else. Your intuition is being guided somewhere else. And it's like you are kind of stepping into the unknown, but you know the unknown is better than what this person has to offer. And I feel like that's where you're going to find your real stability, your real person here, because you have commitment on the table. But it's your choice on who you want to have that commitment with. And I feel like the new person that is you're truly able to celebrate with and have some domestic happiness with, has not been presented to you just yet, but your instincts, your gut is telling you, let's give this a minute. Because I don't want to go back to this. I want to see what else is out there. Because what else is out there is so much better than what this person is saying. So follow your intuition here. All right. So love, lust, or loss for Aries. That is love. I feel like commitment is coming towards you one way or another. Maybe you are involved with somebody new, or you're going to be. That's what I see. And I don't feel like it's with this past individual, but they're going to talk a good game, and they're going to get you in your feels if you open that door to communication with them. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. A loss for them. I see commitment for you. And it's because you're not letting this person stop you or hinder you from moving forward. All right, Aries, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Taurus. Taurus, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Taurus, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Taurus. Love, lust, or loss for Taurus. Let's see. We have reflection. I think about the good times. I think about the bad times. I am learning to let you go. So this person is kind of struggling to get over you. Really, they're struggling. So let's see where this is going. This is for Taurus. Love, lust, or loss for Taurus. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Taurus, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Taurus out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Taurus. Love, lust, or loss for Taurus. Love, lust, or loss for Taurus. Let's see. Okay. They're struggling. They're finding it very difficult to move on from you. You got a big decision to make here in regards to this person. You want their approach to you to be very real. You have a massive apology coming towards you. They're going to try to start off a little slow, like we got this Page of Pentacles here, so you're going to be hearing from this person, and somebody else got this. It's like they're kind of testing the waters here, seeing if you'll even respond, but you know that their intention behind this message is to reconnect with you. And it's a big decision. You're going to go back and forth about it. It's very emotional here. This person is all in their emotions when it comes to you, Taurus. So I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is them as well, right? But you're moving forward. You're looking towards the future. You got plans here. You're doing your thing. You've been healing with this. I see the Hermit here, and then we've got the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So you're looking towards the future. They are feeling quite ignored by you. They themselves have plans, and they're trying to look towards the future. They're trying really hard to move on, but they are finding it quite impossible to do so. All right. So 3 of Wands here. There's a lot of sadness around the entire situation, a lot of regret with this 5 of Cups. So they're very focused on it's like they're replaying things in their mind, like a movie running through their mind. And like this card says, they're thinking about it. The things that went right, the things that went wrong. They're trying to let you go, but they can't get unstuck from this. So, like I said, they are all in their emotions right now. They still have very deep emotion for you. With this Queen of Cups energy, you could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with water in their chart. They still very much care about you, and they're not going to be able to fight that. They want to move past the drama, move past this bad time, and find peace in the situation with you. They want things to get better because they still care about you, and their emotions, they're a mess. So what they're going to do is they're going to want to see you again. They're going to want to spend time with you again. It's like they want the good times again. Things went bad. They want the good times again with this 3 of Cups here. So you've went very quiet on this person. You've been trying to heal yourself, and maybe this card right here is true for you, but you feel more powerful. They do not feel powerful right now. Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. We have the Hermit here. You could be dealing with a Virgo. And then we have the Ace of Swords here. So it's been a while. They've been processing. They've been trying. And I feel like they're going to come towards you in a very genuine and sincere way. But it's been a while. And I feel like there could be a very clear conversation here. They want to talk to you. So with that Ace of Swords there, and good, bad, or otherwise, they want some clarity. They want to talk to you about this because they're having such a hard time healing from this situation. You seem to be having a better time, or at least they think that you're having a better time moving on. They're over here, they're trying to move forward, but here they are stuck, just surrounded by thoughts of you. They still feel bound to you, and they can't see their way out of this. We got the 8 of Swords here, the 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So they want to make things right. They want to make things better. So they're going to come towards you really sincerely. They're going to come to you the right way, and it's going to be full of emotion, full of apologies. They have a lot to say. They got a lot to get off their chest here. So they would love to, they see you moving on, and here they are stuck. They would love to get out of this drama with you and find peace in the situation. They want to make it better. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or somebody with Sagittarius in their chart. They want to reconnect. They want to find balance again. They want to heal the situation with you. And so they're, like I said before, Page of Pentacles, they will reach out just to see if there's any chance of a response for you, whether they got to make, you know, a fake account or write a letter or show up or whatever. This is their attempt to opening that door back up to see if you will walk through it. Somebody else got that. Two of Pentacles here. You're going to have to decide what you want. You may negotiate here, because this person is getting ready to kind of bare their soul to you. That's what I feel. It feels like they're kind of lost without you type of feeling. So they still care about you very deeply. Question is, do you feel the same way? And you're going to have to decide that if you want to revisit the situation with this person. So not entirely a loss. There's love still here on the table if you want it from this particular individual. If you don't, then it's going to be their loss. All right, Taurus, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. I'll leave those links down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care and God bless. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Gemini. Gemini, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Gemini, this is for you. We're going to see what's going on. Love, lust, or loss for Gemini. Let's see. We have Soulmate. My heart is yours for eternity. It seems like somebody else got this during this Love, Lust, or Loss series, but I cannot remember who. So you're dealing with a soulmate connection. Let us pull some tarot and dig a little deeper here. This is for Gemini. Love, lust, or loss for Gemini. A few cards for you, a few cards for them, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Gemini, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Gemini out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Gemini. Love, lust, or loss for Gemini. Love, lust, or loss for Gemini. Let's see. Well, there you are. Very strong connection. Okay. So there's trouble here, but there's apologies coming forward, because this person is still holding on to the situation, and it's like this battle for, I want to say it's a battle for control, but I feel like this person took it a little too far. And they're coming towards you with a more stable way of thinking. All right, so it's like their ego has been popped, and they're coming down to earth a little bit, Gemini. All right, but they're there's this missing, there's this heartache here. And I feel like there was a lot of hurt here with this Three of Swords. But this is far from over, at least not in this person's eyes. There's going to be an attempt at solidifying the relationship with you again. And that's because they miss you. So I want to say their egos has been popped. And I feel like you're the one that's really calling the shots here on how you want to handle the situation. But they're coming towards you with apologies, with regret. It's almost everything came to like this boiling point, and it was a lot of overwhelm and this battle for control. That's what I want to say. But people got hurt. There is a chance of reconnecting with this person. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or somebody with Sagittarius in their chart to make peace, to find balance. They want to make things good again. If you want it. If you want that too. They are afraid you're going to reject them, but they're going to try anyway. Because I see, it's you're not going to be the one moving on this, no matter how you feel deep inside about this person. You're not going to be the one moving. They have to, like I said, tone it down, bring it back down to earth, and realize what they are letting go of. And I feel like that's what they're doing, because they're not going to let you go so easily. But they do have a fear that you are quite pissed and you will reject this apology. And some of you may not. They do not like being shut out. They don't like it. They don't like the cold. They don't like being out in the cold, Gemini, with this Five of Pentacles here. So let's see. I feel like it's up to you, clearly. At the end of the day, you could be dealing with another Gemini on whether you want to allow this person to return, because you're heavily on their mind with the Six of Cups here, and solidifying the situation. Okay. For some of you, the question was, can we solidify the situation? Can we have a traditional commitment here with this Hierophant? You could be dealing with a Taurus, by the way. Or you were in a commitment with this person and things just, it kind of built up and it became very overwhelming, and there was like a break. This person doesn't want, there to be a break up. So they're hoping that they can fix it. They're hoping, that this is just a break, not a breakup. So they want to make things whole again. They want to make things right again. They want to solidify and elevate the situation with you, because there's a lot of memories here. You guys got history together and a very, very deep connection. Up to you at the end of the day on what you want to do, what you are being guided to do. Following your head, following your heart, right? So they're carrying you with them. They're afraid that you have released them, you've let it go. But they want to get back to this, or elevate to this Ten of Cups right here. So we got the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and we've got this Page of Cups. So this is going to be more of an all or nothing conversation. Do we let this go? Do we get back to good? But there's going to be a conversation and an emotional message coming towards you. and I feel an apology coming towards you, Gemini. So, King of Pentacles energy, you could be dealing with an earth sign. We have the Emperor here, you could be dealing with an Aries, and we have the Five of Cups here. So, a lot of regret, a lot of sadness, a lot of missing you, afraid that you're going to reject them because you are very much in control of how this story goes. But their control, their ego, is coming back down to earth, and they want to get back to business. All right. They still want something long term with you. They don't want to lose their soulmate. So they're going to get very serious about this. It's very serious offers, very serious conversation, and a lot of emotional expression. But, you know, some of you may say, yes, let's try again. Others of you, you know, this person's going to walk away very disappointed with your answer. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. The connection is still here. It's strong. And like I said before, they're hoping that this is just a break in the action and not a full-on ending. So there's still hope here. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. So love, lust, or loss for Gemini, I'm going to say love if you want it. Okay? I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless.